Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of D-Tron Does It. Of course, I am D-Tron, and I does stuff. And this week, I'm going to show you how to renew and restore the headlights on your car. I'm going to assume you got an old car, because I do, and you probably got some headlights that look like this. It's dull, it's yellow, it's faded. I'm going to show you how to do it using just three things. One, you're going to need a drill, just a regular power drill. I'm guessing you probably got one laying around the house somewhere. Next, you'll need this set from Mother's New Lens. It is a polishing and renewing kit for your headlights. And the other thing you're going to need is provided by our sponsor for today, and that's this Auxito set of headlights. Now, you could go out and buy new headlights for your vehicle, which comes with new bulbs, and it's going to be pretty expensive. But this Auxito set of headlights, it's pretty inexpensive. When you pair that with this Mother Lens renewal kit, it's going to be the perfect combination that you need to upgrade your old headlights. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to use this set. That's first. We got to renew the shell of these headlights. And the second thing I'm going to do is show you step by step on how to install these new lights into your Nissan Murano. Now, the process will change depending on the type of car that you have, but if you get these lights from Auxito, you won't have to worry about the product, you'll just have to worry about the install. So let's break this kit open. Let me show you what's inside, and then I'm going to show you how to use it on this passenger side headlight.
What's the last one? D-Tron did this.
I like that one.
Okay.
All right, once you crack this thing open, you got your 8 ounces of polish here for your headlights. You've got a 3-inch backing pad, and you also get this polishing ball, and then it comes with 8 different restoration pads for you to use. First things first, you got to put your backing pad into your drill, and then you're going to pull out one of the restoration pads. This one is the 800 grit. Once you put your 800 grit backing pad on there, you want to make sure that you are wet sanding the headlight. Do not sand it dry. So get a pretty good spray of water on there. You want to start slow and head across areas of the headlight. So you want to focus on a particular area, sand that area down. Once you start to go a bit dry, spray some more water on there. Make sure, again, you're wet sanding the headlight. You can tape off the rest of the car if you feel like you're not going to be able to stay on the headlight, or so that you don't slip off and damage your paint. You can tape off the other portions of your car, but I didn't do that portion because I don't really care whether or not I accidentally sand my bumper or my hood. But here I am still just wet sanding this thing. You're going to start to see a yellowy film develop on your headlight. You want to spray it clear and then keep sanding until that yellowy film is gone. Here you can see it's hazy, but it's supposed to be that way. That's sort of the stage that you're at right now. You're clearing off most of the yellow from the top, and you're going to have a hazy lens. Now here you're going to put your next level of pad on, and you're going to do the same process again, focusing on particular areas. This pad is less abrasive. At this point, you probably don't have any yellowing from your headlight remaining, so when you get ready to clear this off, you're not going to really be clearing off the yellow residue. It's probably going to be clear what you're wiping off, but you want to keep doing that. Now you're going to get slightly less hazy when you finish with that step. This headlight is starting to clear up just a bit. So now that we've got that done, we're going to put on our next level pad. This one you're actually going to do dry. So you want to make sure that your headlight is dry, and you're going to go over the headlight, buffing this headlight with the dry pad. No water being added to the headlight here. Again, cover small sections until you got the hang of it, and then clean it off. Get all that extra debris that might still be there, and then take your polishing ball. Put your polishing ball on your backing pad, and then about a dime to quarter size, and then I want you to start slow and in a small area, and begin to polish your headlight slowly until the polish has sort of seeped into the polishing ball, and then you can speed it up just a bit to try to cover more surface area on the headlight. You may run out of polish. That's okay, just put some more on there, and then again start slowly reaching all across the rest of that headlight and really giving it a solid polish. You're gonna start to see this thing shine. You can wipe it clean a little bit, and then you can do it over again, and this is gonna give you almost the final product here. We cleaned it off with some spray, wipe it down with a rag, and then you can see what the difference looks like. Look at the difference from this driver's side that is really yellowed to the side that we cleaned here on the passenger side. Significantly better. You can see a significant difference between the shell of this headlight, and that's what you get for this process for buffing the headlight. Again, it's night and day, and that's going to give you much better visibility from the headlights that you're going to replace. Speaking of replacing the headlights, shout out to Auxito for helping us out with this video, sending us these lights. The process for replacing these lights are super easy, but I want you to see how cool these things look. Once you get it out of the box, it actually comes with white gloves for you to be able to use while you're actually replacing your headlights. These things are interesting because there's actually a fan on the back of these LED lights. Once you're in your hood, and now this is different for each car, but for the Nissan Murano, just behind that flap is going to be your high beam light. There's multiple lights here, so make sure that you're grabbing the right one. You'll give it a quarter twist. Once you do that quarter twist, you'll be able to pull it out. There is a snap at the top of the headlight. These are the old halogen bulbs that I had in there, so once you push that snap, you'll be able to remove that halogen bulb right out of there. Now let me show you what these things look like side by side. The Auxito bulb, as you can see, is LED. It's not a halogen bulb. It's about the same size as the original bulb, and you can see there's a fan on the back of this thing. That is to keep that headlight cool when it is running. That is going to make this headlight last so much longer than your old halogen headlights, because it is a self-cooling. As the car comes on, that fan begins to spin and keeps that headlight cool. All right, so to put this thing back in, it's a pretty easy process. You clip it back into the clip that's there that you disconnected the original one from. Push that back in there. And then once you push that back in there, you'll just take the headlight, place it back into the opening, and give it a quarter turn back the opposite way. So righty tighty, lefty loosey, you know which direction you should be sending this thing in. And then once it's in there, you can actually see the fan. Well, you may not be able to see here, but the fan is actually spinning in this video, showing you that it is cooling down the headlight as it is working. And this is what that headlight looks like in the middle of the day. You can see that light is shining much brighter than the original one. I'll actually get you guys some images of this at night. And here is a comparison of what that yellow halogen bulb looks like in the middle of the day. All right, guys, I had to switch to my wired mic because my wireless one decided to kick the bucket. So what we did is clear off this shell, making it a lot easier for light to pass through. It's still not perfect, but it's a lot better than where we started with. And then we replaced the headlight bulb, which is going to be this one here, with the new Auxito bulbs that we got in. They're the H11 for this particular headlight. It is so much brighter. I'll show you guys what it looks like at nighttime with these headlights on. It is a world of difference from what I was dealing with before. So want to give a shout out to Auxito. I'm going to link the Auxito headlight link down in the description. You can check that out if you need to get some headlights for your new ride. They've got tons to choose from. And then I'll also put a link to that mother's kit that you can use for restoring your headlights. All right, that's pretty much it. As always, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notifications button, get some alerts, find out when we're dropping new videos. And if you decide not to do any of that, well, you know what? I won't even be mad at you. Till next time, guys. Peace.